How we doing, everybody? My name is Patrick Evancho. I'm a direct service worker for Restoration Society, providing core services. First off, I want to thank the staff here at the Richardson. You guys have done a great job. The cheesecake was off the chain. Oh my God. So Dave said a word earlier that really resonates with me tonight, and that's gratitude. Right? About 6 years ago, I found myself in a very dark place, using drugs, living out in the streets, homeless, under the bridge on Michigan and Goodell. You know, I've been to many hospitals. They treated me like I was less than. You know, they get you in, they want to get you out. You know, because they view you as less than or undesirable, right? But there was always the Harbor House. I knew I could go to the Harbor House where I'd be greeted with a smile by Nancy Mongovi. She's back there somewhere. And you could still, to this day, go to 586 Genesee Street and be greeted with that same smile. So anyways, I found NA, right? And there, I met a gentleman there that works for Restoration Society. And he started taking a liking to me for whatever reason. I had about a year clean. I was living in kind of like a Oxford house. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like kind of like a men's house. And he told me that if I got my license, that he can give me an interview with the Restoration Society doing maintenance. You know, so that kind of gave me my why, right? I believe that everybody needs a why, and that was my reason to get up in the morning. I had something to look forward to, you know, that interview, and get my license back. So I worked at Lloyd Taco for about 3 months, got enough money to get my license back. I did the interview for maintenance, and I got the job at the same place that I used to go to when I was homeless, you know, Restoration Society. I did maintenance for 2 years. Francine Gullo, the whole time in my ear, you know, I had a conversation with her, and she heard my story. She's like, Patrick, you have to be a peer. You have to, you know, you'd be such a great peer. And, you know, I didn't believe I'm always the last one to see my potential, you know. And change is hard too. You know, I was doing maintenance. I was comfortable in my job. And then one day I went back to her and asked her if that job was available, and sure enough it was. So I started working at the clubhouse at EA. I worked there for about a year, and Mike Seitz and Cornelius Delaney put their heads together, and you know, kind of again seen my potential before I did. And Neil came and asked me if I would like to come work with him and do core services, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'm comfortable here, change is hard. And you know, I took the job, and you know, now I'm in I work for Echo, providing core services, and I get to help people, you know. I get to help people in the same position that I was, you know, and I'm completely grateful for the life I have today. You know, when I was living under that bridge, I could never see, you know, I always thought that you guys can do it, but, you know, that's not me, right? I'm going to die a using addict, you know. There was a point where the only way my family would know if I was dead or alive is if they checked Mobile Patrol and see me in jail. Completely grateful for the life I have today. I did write something down. I didn't write any of that because I wanted it to come from the heart. And I'm so nervous, as you can see. But this is a great quote from Anthony Bourdain. It goes like this: eat at a local restaurant tonight. Get the cream sauce. Have a cold pint at 4 o'clock at a mostly empty bar. Go somewhere you've never been. Listen to somebody that you think may have nothing in common with you. Order the steak rare. Eat an oyster. Have a Negroni. Have two. Be open to a world where you may not understand or agree with the person sitting next to you, but have a drink with them anyways. Eat slowly. Tip your server. Check on your friends. Check on yourself. Enjoy the ride.